Hello, IK here. Welcome to Edit Profile, Edit Addresses in detail, step by step. Data flow, login.js, React, Redux, State Manager, Express, backend, database. Again, login.js, Redux, Express, database. Let's get started with login.js. And back, of course, database, Express, Redux, login.js. One way, login.js, Redux, Express, database. Back way, from database to Express, Redux, login.js. Let's get started with login.js. Login.js return of that function is user interface of that component, of component login.js. In that user interface, we have a form, here it is form, with elements, input type email, and input type password, and elements button type submit. Type submit means that form call handler, event handler. What is event? Event is on click on button, but because of types submit, it means that that event, that button, there is no event directly call on click event, but there is a event submit. Push on button means event submit, and that event in form, look at on submit. Every event in JavaScript begin with on submit, on click, on mouse over, etc. And on submit form would be called that event call handler function, what we call event handler. It is handle login function. It means when we type email and when we type password, push submit button, on submit event call handle login, and in handle login is interesting for us is the declaration of response equal await, a keyword dispatch. Dispatch, parameter of dispatch is login user. You see, dispatch is function. Parameter of function, dispatch, is again function. This is functional programming. Function can be parameter of other function. And the function dispatch, there is a parameter function login user, and login user is thank function, and that thank function, there is a two parameter email and password. Two parameter email and password. Method unwrap, that function unwrap, coming with Redux Toolkit, the last version of Redux Toolkit. And that unwrap communicate with the thank function. You see, communicate with the thank function. And unwrap, name unwrap, means that unwrap promise object. And in that promise would be all is okay. It means in this situation, all data about that user or something other. And or would be error. Through unwrap coming here, what we decided in a positive result that coming, it will be, you will see, it would be message and the token, message and token. In a token would be crypt, token would be crypt, but in token, when we decode it, token would be users data. Uh, and what other we will see. Okay, and that token and message coming here in response. We can control it with the console log. Okay. This moment, okay, no, I just want to first explain, go with all data flow. For us, it's important that dispatch login user with email password as parameter is dispatched. And this moment we finished with login. We must leave from login.js and follow that dispatch login user. It means that we go to Redux from React. Here is React. We go to Redux, manager of state, global manager of state. And in login user is tang function. Okay, let's go to Redux. And Redux is, we speak login.js, login slice. Login slice. One state, global state, one slice. And how many slices we want? We have so many states. Every state, there is one slice. And because it is excellent architecture, slice by slice in the same places, all global variable, global state, and component subscribe to global state what they need to subscribe. Here it is, login slice. It is Redux. We look at here login slice. There is no return. There is no user interface. It is like configuration of all what we need in Redux. And we need all about state, state. Okay, we see what would be initial state of this. Login state. Login state. Ah, here it is. You see initial state. Initial state is object. It is in curly brackets. It is plain object. We call this object plain object, where we coded properties by properties. Is authenticated, is properties of object, user, token, error. It is 4 properties of object. That object, here it is interesting, we declare it like initial state. But real name of that object, yeah, okay, here it is. It is initial state. Initial state. Initial state is here, and the name of login slice is login, but with combination it would be called in store login login reducer. Here it is. Here it is store login reducer. You see, login reducer is login slice. Here it is, login slice. login reducer. It is state, global state. But that global state, there is authentication, there is a user, there is error, and what more? Login slice. Um, uh, there is authenticated uh, user token error. Again, there is authenticated user token error. It means that when this slice received token, all is in token. In token is user, we decoded, we coded it in express and return to here. And is authenticated is outside. It is something what we declare, what we give value. It is we call it flag. That flag is part of this object. And but user uh, token we use here token only for like transport, like security coded, but user coded user inside of token, error inside of token, and the state is authenticated. It is something what is not in token in express, but we give it, you see, in add case. In this pages, in this configuration file of Redux, we decided what is it. Does it false or true? It is, but user and error is in token. Okay, we will see. We can be back because I want my mission. What I give myself is that that be understandable. That my explanation be understandable for beginner, and it means that. But situation here is very confused because in reducer we look at for us is this interesting user is interesting, and the token is because of security, because it is authentication and authorization process, and in that we use token, and inside of that token will be would be would be user. We will see how we decode it, and we will see what is here. And because reducer, look at the reducer, there is a state. What is the value of that state? It is log out and not interesting, but it is a reducer. But first initial state is authentication false, user null, token null, error null. But when from database coming user, it would be payload of action. It would be payload of action. If coming error, it would be, of course, also payload with error. And okay, but let's get see now what happened here and begin. again, we can explain all that. First, we find the login user. Login user is called by is dispatch. It is tagged. It is dispatch from login.js from React. And now we look at in Redux tag call. It is equal create asynchronous tag, and in parameter we have a property out login. It is string. It would be one properties of object of what we call action. Action. There is that string, and there is a result of this asynchronous function. In that asynchronous function, we send request post to address to express. Here is address of that root users login, and we send this object credentials. In that object is email and password. Email and password. Here we have console log for control what is it, but now first explanation. Request post go to express. Okay, let's see what happened in express. Express, we follow data from React. Now it is Redux, and now we go to express. Express. Express, here it is, user login. It is root, it is request post, and here is important. I spoke about in detail here, but I can make in some other video. But for this video, I want to be concentrate on essential thing. Let's see what is it. It is query. Here coming email and coming password. Request body, from request body we destructure it, email and password. It is what coming here in Express. By email, and this query where email is a question mark because of security, and in second contact of database would be value of that email, would be, this is that email. This query go to database in two cycles, one with question mark, second with concretely data for security against injection, bad code. And that query coming with data, coming in database. Database execute that query. Database understand that language, SQL language is language of our database, relation database language, and the database know how to execute that language. It is find in table users, find row, find user with email equal concretely email. If it is error would be message, but if all is okay, we have a result. If exist user, and it would be in object results. Database always send back to Express, always object results. And here, 0 means only one result is, only one row, only one user. It means zero inside these square brackets. And that only one result, but one result and exist, uh, cannot be then one, because database cannot have two equal email. One email, one user, but here is also in square brackets zero. And we now have a variable user. We have object user declared here, and it is resolved. It is also destructured. From results, we destructured assignment, we have user. With console log, we will see what is in that object. If there is no user, return error, message error. It is about email. Okay, user exists. If user exists, there is no error. We have compare. We must compare, and it is function is match. It is object about bcrypt. There is a method compare and compare password. Password with existing password in database. Password in database is hash encrypted. Our what we type in form login, we type normal email. We don't type that hash in database. But our typing here password, our typing of password would be crypt by crypt, and if password is okay, is the same, would be same result in encrypting, would be same hashtag, and compare to hash encryption. If we type good correct password, hash encryption would be equal hash encrypted password in database. And our programs go ahead. Comparison is okay. If not is match, we send a message, invalid credentials. But contrary, we go ahead. Now, when we have users, authentication is okay. Comparison by comparison of hashtags, password. Now we use function generate token. Generate token function parameter is user, our user, and a result of generate token go in this token. Here we have also console log to see that generated Java web token. Okay, we will see that. Now we have. Now we can see that function generate token with parameter user. It is outside here. Here it is. Generate token. Generate token. We declare generate token function equal arrow function. It is generate token. It is reference. It is object equal arrow function. It is object equal function. Function equal object. Okay. Here is a generate token. We declare like reference to result of arrow function. But that generate token down, when we use it, we write it like function generate token and parameter user. It is classical syntax for calling function with parameter, and execution of that function would be visible in object token. And let's get back to see what generate token equal. Here is user parameter of arrow function. In body of arrow function, we declare secret key equal. This is object process method object in environment env and GVT secret. GVT secret secret key, GVT secret, and we find secret key. Where is the secret key? Secret key is here, NV. Here is the secret key. I write something blah, blah, blah here, but this is GVT underscore secret in map NV. Okay, and back to server. Secret key is find GVT secret find. We see console log and we see that GVT secret key. What is it? It is strictly what I blah blah in map env. And the return result of this process is GVT.sign. Sign is a method of that GVT object. And here we copy user, secret key, and expiration time, expiration time of our token. It means that in sign in token would be user. This three dot means spread operator, it's a copy of user. Would be secret key, what we have, and expiration in what we write here. It would, here is 1 hour, okay, it is 1 hour. We can change that how we want. Token would be in session part, and after 1 hour, when session expire, there is nothing, is empty. Token get out from disappear from that session. Session part of our browser. Okay. Now we know in signature of GVT, we have user, secret key, expiration, expires. We have not in token error. It means this authentication and error is something outside of token, something what we received, you will see, and create and received and changes from false to true is authenticated or received error. Where we that regulate, you will see later. It is in sense, it is in Redux part, but from database in result coming user, that user with secret key stay in Express, in server, in backend. It is don't stay. It stay in our application, in background, in backend, express uh, user secret key expiration. Okay, and that result is return this, and it is outside of this post. It is function in express, what we call. And here, when generate token parameter user is execute, we have token, object token, and our object, what respond to object response, take that token and send it to Redux, send it to Redux back. It start here is data, and we go back from database. We receive results. In that result is user, only user, all about user, all fields of user, and we that user encrypt in a token together with expire and security key. Now, that token go in response object, and the message we put in token, we put with token in that response, we put a message, login successful. If we need, all message is good. It means token and the message go with response back to Redux, back to Redux. We will see what happened in Redux. Back to tank function, better say concretely, tank function. Again, in token is user, security key, and expire. Altogether, in token, it is encrypted. And token is one encrypt object coming in tank function back. If there is error, we will receive error. And now we follow data back process. We follow response object. Method JSON means that message and token would be formatted in JSON form, and go back to, and we go back to slice, login slice, login slice. Login slice is here. Login slice, yes, it's here. And we find the code where response coming. Here it is. Here it is. We give the same name. There is no confusion. Same name, we declare variable with same name, response, because it is right side. Right side, we received what? We receive message and token. And this console log must give us message and token. We will see it later. Message is message, and we can use where we want, but token we must decode. We must decode, and if something error, we will see message about error. let's go down to uh, this return. Where go this return? Return concretely response data. It always go to add case down, add case, and we jump all this. We go to add case. Login slice add case. Here it is, extra reducer. It go tank extra reducer. It is connected for us an visible connection. Connection is in background. Every return from tank go to extra reducer, and it can be rejected or fulfilled. In this situation, all is okay, fulfilled. Fulfilled type of action. Fulfilled type of action. Action is object with payload. And what is our payload? Our payload is a message and the tank, encrypted tank. But we will see what we do now. We declare state.user equal extract user from token. We need the user because we must existing user we must initial value of user is empty array. Now, when we log in, this function must extract user from token. And what is a parameter? Parameter is action payload token. Payload is object what coming from Express. And in that payload, there is a message and token. We need a token here. We need extract token. Extract from token. And extract user. Now, here is a token is payload token. We will see that console and state error. You look at here we declare what is state error is null because fulfilled. If fulfilled is null. If not fulfilled, if it is rejected, we have action payload. Something coming about error, but user and token null. We prepare. We need, and here we write true. It was initial false. We declare instantiate with true value true because it's fulfilled. Fulfilled, and if fulfilled, it is authenticated. State is true. State user with coming with extract user from token, and state token. It would be payload.token. Console, we will see all that. And the state error we declare. State error and the state is authenticated. We declare here. We declare, we instantiate, we give a value here. And here we give a value. It is interesting that here in React, nothing is not explicit. Always copy of state would be changed. But here we write like original is changed to true. We can it because in the background there is a library IMER, and that library take care that the changes would be immutable way, that changes would be on the copy. It means that background code, background library created a copy of is authenticated, and that copy uh, be true. In any case, it is not something what we worry about. It is in background. Also, state error. State error changes. Here we said equal and null, but copy of error equal null, and it is new state with the user and the token. We have here 4 properties. Is authenticated true, user would be user, token would be token, error would be null. And we will see how uh, look at we will see that token concretely value, and we will see user. And now we go interesting how this function extract user from token. There is a action payload token. Uh, action payload is only message and token, message and token. And from token, we use extract user and have token like it. Token is part of state, login reducer, state in store. It is one properties. State in store, login reducer. There is authenticated user token and error. Extra user from token. It means that from return tanh function, there is a return. That return is payload token. And here we use that return, that payload, like parameter of function extract user from token. Let's see that function, how it is. Here it is. You see, we declare user equal extract user from token, persisted token. Persisted. Okay, let's see what is persisted token. What is a persisted token? Here it is. Here it is persisted token. Persisted token equal session storage method get item token. It means that token go to in session storage and would be take from that. It is token. Because here token when coming here in token is ready to go to session storage, get item. But we must find where it happened. Where it happened. Here is a function extract user from token. this reference, this object equal, we declare equal arrow function with parameter token, token coming in payload. And here would be parameter equal, okay, it is if no token, return null. If all is okay, token exists, in construction try catch, we declare decoded object equal JSON parse this object properties parse and function and parse, and in parameter there is a tob token split, and all this construction give us array decoded token. Array decoded token. How it is, what we have here, we will see that. We will see that here. And we return from here all about user ID, name, email, and return and explicit we write what is about user. Here it is. This or logic, or null, everybody, is because of escape from uncaught error. Without it, if there is no some properties, name, email, role, something not exist, we will have black screen, uncaught error. Now, if something is empty, thanks to null, and the logic operator or would be null, not be undefined. All this is about user, billing, delivery address, okay, and it is extract user. And it happened that extract user create it here. Here in fulfilled, here it is. It is payload coming from tanh function. User is extracted here, and the session storage set item method, that object set item method, that method put token action payload token, only token, encrypted token, put in session storage. In session storage, we will see that. Unpack user, and in the end of this construction, session storage set item in session storage put encrypted token. Token is in session storage. We have a user, and we have all what we need. That user go as a payload to reducer, and user before was empty array, and now user will be logged user with successful login. And that data about that user would be in reducer. Of course, would be also is authenticated false, would be it is rejected. Here it is. would be user all what we see up address and all data would be token and would be error and would be is authenticated altogether. But in a reducer, go only what coming from database and from database coming user and that part of payload user go to interaction with existing copy of existing state copy of existing state. Of course, here is a state user explicit equal what would be extracted. But all this explicit equal is possible because in background would be there is a library IMER what would be change state in immutable way. It means create copy and copy change and copy change, and the state error is null. It means we have our for is authenticated here. We write is true. User coming from extra user from token just derived the return response from tank function response data, and token is taken from payload token. Again, payload is a message and token encrypted, and we have process that we extract from token, we extract user and is authenticated here. We create new value. We assign a new value true. Initial was false. User is now extracted, result of extracted. Token is token from payload token. And here is this console, we will see that. And the error is null. Error is null. And after that, session storage object, there is a method set item, and our token action payload token would be in session storage. Token is in session storage, and to log in, go user add case unwrap method unwrap, but we have now we have user in store in Redux in store, and everybody all of that we have in store, and it is rejected here. It is all four properties we have now in Redux, and the component what needs some of this state user is interesting for us would be subscribe and take it. And okay, it is now a stop process, and we have logged user in Redux in global, like in global management, we have a global state logged user. But with the communication, our tank function with unwrap method, because of that, it is possible received positive result, payload, received payload in promise, and method unwrap, open it. And what C? Uh, C, message and token. It is payload, message and the token. Here it is. Message and the token. Uh, Here it is. This message and token. And that message and token go to unwrap. Okay, let's go. If we need, but we rarely, very rare, we need it. But now we need, why? We see in login, why login React component, why need received that payload also by unwrap? Login, login, login is here. Login. Here it is. Why we, in many cases, we don't need it. We have a state in Redux, component is subscribe to Redux, to that state, will be immediately local state changed in that value, new value. And it is usually method, but now we need immediately here in this method response unwrap, method unwrap promise. In promise is message and token. Here is a message and token in response data. And what we must decode it. Again, make same process. We must decode it token in same like there. You see, response token split, etc. And we will have array, and we will see what we have here in the coded token. And we need the role here. We need the role of our, from decoded token, and we will see decoded token. It means that we have all what is in token. In token is user, security key, expire. We need role. About that role, it is decoded token dot role. It is our role. And if role equal admin, we navigate to dashboard. If role is a customer, navigate to customer. Because of that role, we need where to navigate with our user. We have two possibility. Some user can be admin, some user can be customer. And because of that, we need that response immediately. But look at now, we need also welcome message, welcome Dean, welcome and the name of user. Let's get seen welcome message. Welcome message. Welcome message use selector. Use selector. Look at here, user. And immediately there is a user and username of user role, navigate. Here it is. Welcome message. No. In return, here is interesting. In return, we have this username. It is how welcome component is subscribed to Redux, concretely to state login reducer. It is a welcome message. But what about the customer? Customer dashboard. Customer, here it is. Customer also subscribe user selector to user to, you see, state login user, because name of slice is a login. In store, it is login reducer. But name of reducer is login user. And our user, there is all about user, delivery address, billing address, street, zip, name, etc. And this is button. This is 3 button. Orders, edit profile, and edit address. Look at it is contrary. It is a toggle switch. Put on button would be, if not visible, profile would be visible. Put on button if visible would be invisible. And so for address. Set show edit address. And here it is for my orders. Here it is user update user form. We open update user form. Update user form. If exist show edit profile, if exist user would be opened update user form. Would be open update user form. Excellent. Our first follow data step by step to database, from login to database, from database back to login, and the important station is Redux. Now we can look console log, concretely to see in every moment and every key moment to see value. Value what go ahead and back, what go to database and what go from database back. Okay, let's get login, email, fiona.com, password, Fiona. Look at, I write Fiona, but in database, email is Fiona. But look at password in database. Here it is hashed. And our Fiona would be hashed also with the same tools and would be same results. Okay. Here it is login, password. And now when I put in login, it is interesting. This is in F12. What I will see, a lot of console. Where I write console, I see console. Login. Look at, we are now in customer component. That customer component, there is a child edit profile, edit address, child update user. Update user. It is toggle switch. Look at edit profile. Visible, update visible, update not visible. Same for address. Visible, click not visible. It is contrary. Exclamation mark means no. Uh, okay. And we now also here welcome. Welcome, Fiona Davis. Uh, this coming from use selector. Welcome component, welcome message is subscribe to Redux and take name from Redux by use selector. This customer coming here by structure uh, logical construction if role is customer would be navigate to customer, and because that role we must create we must have payload from database to tank, but also in login, because this opening, what component open, dashboard or customer. Okay, now we can go through this lot of console log. Welcome, not interesting. Department for us is interesting here. Login slice 11. Login slice 11, C. Login slice C message. Login slice 11. Let's get C login slice 11. Login slice. Login slice. It is about Redux. It is reducer. It is a slice. 11. Here it is. Uh, credentials. I don't need to look at it. It's email and password here. But back response, what coming as a result of this post, what coming here in 11, coming here in response data, coming a message and token. A message and a token. Look at 11, message. Look at message, login success, and token. Look at token. Token is encrypted. Here it is. Or here it is better. See, message and the token. Message and token. From database, we received only user. From table user, we received user. But in Express, we added message, we coded, encrypted token. In that token, we encrypted user, expire time, and security key. It is protection that login process. We edit it in Express, but from database we use only user, and the user security key and expire date coming encrypted in token, coming to tank, coming to Redux, to front end side, message and token. And now we need user to put, we need is authenticated, we need user, we need token we have, and we need error. Is authenticated and error is, if all is okay, we write is error null and is authenticated true, but from taken we take what we need. But message and token is payload. Payload what coming from express to tanh function, message and token. Let's get see it here again. It is slice. What here it is? Login slice 38. Login slice 38. Look at what we see, complete data about user. It is profile. It is user ID, name ID, email, password. Password here is in hash encrypted, and the role customer. And billing city, billing country, billing name, and also delivery. Here is a name, password role, user ID, and the billing address and delivery address. Here is it is in login slice 38. Login slice 13.8. Login slice 38. Here it is. Console. Log decoded. Uh, Decoded. You see, you look at what this JSON object, there is a parse method, atob, like parameter of parse method, we have atob function, and the parameter of atob function is a token split. Uh, it means that that data is with the dot, and instead of dot, we must have in array comma, and we take, there is in decoded process, there is three part of first, second, third. First is 0, second is 1, and we need that 1. That 1 from decoded token, that 1 is user. That 1, not user, that 1 is decoded, that 1 is about user. That 1 is user. And here it is. We return complete from decoded, uh, decoded is all token. All token would be split, instead of dot would be comma, but there is a 3 part, and part 0, 1, 2, and part 1 we need here, and that part 1 is user, for all other part is security key and expiration date. And one is user, and from that decoded what is one member 1, we take we return that in object. It is object user ID, decoded user ID, or null. If there is a no decoded user ID, would not be uncatch error on the screen, black screen with some hieroglyph. But that undefined, if it is nothing, empty, undefined would be null. And if some properties is null, it is not error. It is not undefined. It is defined. It is null. Okay. And it means that this or null our security against uncoached error, black screen in front of user. And all this is here, and it return. We return that. But from decoded, we return it. I must see 38. Here it is. In 38, we see that decoded result of this assignment from right side, parse, that this parse of token. And it is 38. 38, here it is, 38. We see complete all about user. 38. Again, we received message and token. Message and token. It is a payload. But after that, we decoded token. And from that decoded, we take user. We take user. It is here. Now, we have token here in payload. But from that token, we take user. We take user. And login slice 99, we have again complete data about a user, and also we have a token. Here it is. 99. We have a user ID name, email, customer, delivery name, and here it is. Here it is. Okay, let's get see. 99. 99. We are on the login slice, in reducer, in store, Redux. 99. Here it is, 99. Extra. We have state user. Here it is. It is a result of extract user token. Extract user token. We extract user token from that token. Okay. JS 99. Yeah, here it is separate. Okay, 99 is user. Okay, but this. Oh, pardon. This is login slice 101. It is token. 101 here. Console log action payload token. It is encrypted token. It is only, this is only token is encrypted token. You see that here is login slice 101, and we see complete encrypted token. Uh, Welcome message. 13, we see user. And here we see whole user in welcome message by a use selector. But from that, we take only name. Also, welcome message 14. Welcome message 14. And the login.js 24. Login.js 24. Login.js 24. Here is decoded token. Decoded token. It is again user decoded token here. Welcome. Login 24. Here it is. 24. It is complete user. Its password is hashed and it is complete user. It's interesting to see on the server to backend what we see in backend, we see token and we see also all users. This user and the GVT secret key and generate GVT. User secret key generate GVT. It is here post query. Query here is 65. I look at in user and it is okay. Declaration of user, results 0. It is results is directly object from database. 0, only one user must be 0 in array. And I look at it is our user. From database coming user. And console here it is token. We see token and we see this text generate GVT column and the token number and security key. Security key we see up user, and after user generate GVT token. Look at here. I see user. This is user. GVT secret key. Here it is directly secret key decoded. Secret key decoded from Express, and he's here generated GVT. And the GVT secret key, Control C, edit, find. Uh, Here it is. Here it is. Console log, GVT secret key. It is here in the process in one GVT secret key. Find it here here it is. Here it is, GVT secret key. Okay. Okay, if you can be concentrate and look at step by step, this is on address of this. It is e-retail public, and the address is in below of video public, because all the time we have two application, public and admin. Now we work in public, and because public is about login of user, and you can download, you can clone it. Uh, I didn't yet write how we install a database, and nobody asked about it, and I think that you will find it in some other place. If you want that I describe how we install example and package and our database in MySQL, you can ask in below of video in comment. Uh, okay, or I will one day display it without your question. Um, okay, thank you for watching this video.